Parties Committee meeting. After committee members have taken the opportunity to look at the minutes, I would entertain a motion to adopt.
Motion, Mr. Chairman.
Second. All in favor, let it be known, voting side. Aye.
Aye. I'm not on it.
Opposed,
The
like
alternate,
same sign.
Mr. Kern.
I'm the alternate?
Yeah.
Okay.
you're
Okay, you are on it. You can vote. You can vote legally.
New business, discussion of offers received of purchase, to purchase city property, Mr. Bobbitt.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to say we're saving the best for last.
I like that sweater.
You can say that.
Thank you.
Yes, he's got
Warmer than my jacket.
I know, I told you.
You know what, if we had like a little fire going, you put
Mr. Roberts, Zach, see what you can do about it.
have a little brandy on
And
the,
then saying, won't you be my neighbor?
Didn't Jimmy Carter wear sweaters like this? And he's the funerals this week. This is honor of Jimmy Carter.
That's it. I'm not gonna say that.
Tom, you look good.
Thank you. Thank you. As long as I look distinguished, that's fine.
That's all
Very
right.
much so, sir.
Hair matches the sweater. Do you think we're up to 2 views now? Are we up to 2 views? I bet Keisha's watching. Anybody else?
Let's see. So talk to us about it.
You have visual aids today in front of you, and the first are the 2 photographs that go with the first item. The property that you see here, the one with the house looking, that is the old jail, as we call it, and it is across from Capitol Park. And the second is former Fire Station 11. As you know, we have vacated that station and now in a new station on US 11. We have had parties come and express interest in possibly purchasing these properties from the city. I'll preface it, we have not negotiated with these parties. We have not discussed with them what they intend to do with them. We just said that, we would bring this before the council to see what your decision and your process that you would go forth with. One is either whether or not you're interested in parting with them. 2, if you would like us to continue negotiations with these parties. If you'd like them to come make a presentation to the committee. Or 4, if you would like us to do the alternate, as we have in the past, is put out properties on request for proposals.
So this piece.
That is what we're here today for, is just to discern what path you would like us to take.
Thank you. This piece of property has been, I think, part of the school system at one point.
City acquired it 4 or 5 years ago from the school board, yes, sir.
Okay. And it is also, isn't it a part of the Capitol?
It is a building or structure that was in the Capitol Park Historic District, yes, sir.
Tom, Mr. Chairman, can I ask a
Yes,
question?
sir.
Tom, if a building that we own is of historical significance or has some historical, like we're talking about, what's the process for that? Is there a certain process that we have to go through, I would think, to sell a historical building?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
It just, whatever condition the building is in, it is in the, I think is it in the National Historic District?
I'm not sure,
Okay.
but
It
it's
is
definitely
in-
local.
Yeah, it is in the local historic district. So whoever were to purchase this, they would have to comply with whatever, they would have to go before the Historic Preservation Commission for any renovations or improvements to it.
They couldn't destroy it.
No, they couldn't demolish it.
This property has a lot of history in from some things that were not so good to educating our kids. So at this point, I think we just need to have this discussion, and we're not voting on anything today.
I mean, we can read it.
I don't disagree with you, but can I ask another question I just thought about?
Sure.
Has the city looked at doing anything with this property? I know we've had discussions about several things. I mean, is there anything pending or on the table at all that we would want to look at for, this is a historical piece of property?
Several years ago, there was discussions with the Tuscaloosa Civil Rights Commission
I
about
remember.
possibly making this into a civil rights center. Unfortunately, they just, there wasn't enough private capital or the ability to raise money to operate it.
Sure.
So that was put on pause while we focused on the Lynn Park. So that's the furthest those discussions have gone, and that's probably 2 or 3 years ago, Mr. Crowe.
Mr. Mayor, is this a fair comment to say that before we would ever consider doing something like this, we need to revisit all that, I would think?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
And that's what I would say, we don't, to what the chairman said, I don't think we should, that's just my opinion. I
And I
don't
think
think we would
to-
wanna do that before we had a serious discussion again with them.
Yeah, I apologize for interrupting.
No, you're fine. I'm probably interrupting you, don't mean to.
I want to underscore what Mr. Bobbitt said. The city has not sought any solicitations in
Okay.
terms of this property. We have been approached, and we're obligated to disclose that
Sure. But,
Sure.
to the council.
but wouldn't we have to go through, we would go through an RFP process before we'd sell a piece of property anyway, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
Or an
that is-
appraisal or what?
That is at the discretion of the council.
I would like to know just what is intent, why they wanna buy it.
Agree.
What I know is they are new homeowners to the district, on the Capitol Park Historic District. And they saw the property and they were interested in possibly doing something with it, but I don't have any specific as to what that is.
Maybe restoring it or doing something to it, maybe,
Could be, yes.
I don't know.
Didn't we talk one time, Mayor, about doing something for Capitol Park, making it a place that all the people go to Capitol Park to have bathroom facilities and
We,
stuff? Didn't we talk about that?
yes,
earlier?
sir. You're not imagining that. There was a discussion.
It's been a while.
It was probably 7 or 8 years ago about looking at taking that venue and potentially putting basically a green room, restrooms, a place where there's a lot of weddings in Capitol Park,
Right,
a place where a bride could
could get dressed.
get dressed.
I thought I remembered that.
But the problem is the ADA requirements are so expensive in that building. You know, you would spend millions of dollars for something that would, get very limited use, generate very limited revenue. And so that was put on the shelf as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough to do something with that building.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
It's,
I mean, so that's why I said if somebody's got something that would be beneficial to the building and the area, then,
Or we ought to hear at least
I just don't know.
hear what they said,
could-
take it under advisement or something.
Right.
We probably should get them to come and just
Present
talk to us about what they're wanting to do.
So next month, would y'all like to see it?
That would be
Yeah,
good.
I think it'd be good.
And it will be just discussion only.
Yeah.
The second property is as I said, is the old Fire Station 11 on Covered Bridge Road. If the council is interested in disposing of that. Again, I have no specifics as to what.
Where is that?
Where's it?
it's off of exit, 86?
89.
89,
No, I'm sorry, maybe you are right, it is 86.
86?
Yes, sir.
Well, Eric, I thought I was right.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at mine.
But I thought maybe this was the time I was wrong, and so I just,
Would there be
So
any
you're still
reason
good,
why we
you're
would
perfect.
wanna hear a presentation from them and an RFP, or just see what we wanna do?
it's probably,
No,
You don't have any
this
plans
building,
for that,
this,
do you?
this
No, sir.
is out
think
by
that's
itself.
A money pit, that station.
And it is, in other words, the longer it sits there, the worse the property is going to be, is when you don't have somebody taking care of it day to day, so.
the city was, as part of the Project Rosewood agreement, was required to build a fire station in that vicinity of where the Mercedes plant is today. The station, just to be blunt, was not built with the comfort and needs of our firefighters. It was, it's been a very difficult station to maintain. I think we should put it up for an RFP. I think Mr. Bobbitt is exactly right. Let's get it on the market where somebody could take it and then use what's been built there and add on to it and do something
I think they were.
of a good.
There's no
positive
reason
use.
for us to keep this
Right.
piece.
Is there a Dollar General within a half a mile of it?
I don't know. I do know it's on city water, but not city sewer.
I think it is actually.
I think we did. Yes, we did.
We're on
We-
city sewer, not city water.
That's a bummer.
That's it. That's it. During my time, I remember dealing with an issue out there. I couldn't remember because that's right. It's in
A long
the
time
Citizens
ago.
Water Authority.
So, what are we asking us to do with this one,
If
Mr.
you
Bobbitt?
would like us to send out an RFP, one of the things we would have to do first is get an appraisal as to the value.
There is a party though that is interested in this.
Yes.
And so could you come back next month with that appraisal?
If I can get it done in time, I think we can have it done in time.
So we would like to get an appraisal, and then if you're good, then issue an RFP.
Yes, sir.
That's
And
right.
then next month, have someone come who's interested in the OGL come make a presentation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I like that. It's a good
All
idea.
right.
All right, the second issue on the second item is this map here. As you see, this is in relation to, it's at the entrance, close to the intersection of 7th and MLK. Back during the summer, the owners of the lot that you have in red there, we had discussions with them. They had thought that we had done some damage to their lot during construction of MLK, which turned out we determined we had not. But during the course of those discussions, the owners, there are 4 heirs to that property, asked if the city was interested in purchasing that lot. Based upon that, we had the appraisal done, and the appraisal was at $20,000. And the owners of that lot are interested in selling to the city. It is next to what will what is considered to be Newtown Park. It will add to the park, and also it will be a better buffer for the adjoining property. So if the council is inclined, we would like to purchase that from them, and we need to come back at some point with a funding mechanism
source,
for
right?
it. But at this point, we would like to reach out and make that formal offer to the owners.
Any questions, objections? All right, entertain a
Need for
motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
That is all I have.
All right.
You sure? Fireside chat or anything else?
Any of the committee members have anything else? All right. Our next meeting of the Council of Property Committee will be Tuesday, February 4th at 5 p.m. Motion to adjourn, someone?
Motion.